Hello students, welcome to today's social studies class. In the last class I have explained you about the location of Europe. Now let us know about the different kinds of lands on Europe. So here you can see in the last class we have also studied about these three maps. Do you remember? There is the political map, and here you can use this map to write down the details about the mountains, rivers, and about the different countries of Europe. So while reading, it is very important that you have to go through these maps. So now let us know what are peninsula, islands, bay and gulf. What is the difference between these four? These all lands are found in Europe, so it is very important to know about them. Land masses that are surrounded by the sea on three sides and connected to the mainland on the fourth side are called peninsula. You can observe here I have drawn in India is also a peninsula which is connected on the fourth side with the Asian continent. You can observe the three sides it is covered with sea water. So that is the reason India is said to be a peninsula which is covered three sides with water. So now what is an island? So you have been learning about islands since your childhood. What is an island? An island is a mass of land which is surrounded with water on the four sides. It is known as island. So what is the example for island? So Great Britain is one of the examples for island in Europe. You can observe here the land masses. So can you identify how many peninsulas are there in European continent? So just write down, you can use this map and write down the names of peninsula which you observe on this map, and also write down the names of the islands that you find in European continent. So you have to write down the names here. So here you can see the Great Britain Island. So what is a bay? A bay is in a bay the land curves. The land is curved. You can observe here the land curves inwards, and the mouth of the bay is usually wide. You can observe here in India map where Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal is also a bay where the mouth usually the mouth is wider compared to any other island. It is known as a bay where three sides it is with land masses and middle the mouth is very wider. Such place is known as bay. So the best example is Bay of Bengal. A gulf is a narrow island. I will show you one of the example which will make you clear. So here you can see the Baltic Sea. You can observe here the Baltic Sea which is covered all the three sides with land, and its mouth is very narrow. This is the way through which the sea water enters into the sea. And these kinds of islands are found, islands, peninsula, bay and gulf are found in Europe. How they are useful for the people to live there? As you know, Europeans are very famous for their business, and these places are mostly used for trade. Yes, and one more reason you can observe that bay and gulf, where large ships need a very deep seas for transportation from one place to another. That is the reason they mostly use this sea transportation as the means of transport for their business. So let us know about the climate of Europe. So here these kind of land masses are very useful for the lifestyle of Europeans. So let us know what kind of climate is there in Europe. Europe has a cooler climate. So what is the reason for the coolness? Let us know in this. So Europe has a cooler climate than others. Most of its countries experience snowfall. So in the winter season, do we experience snowfall? No. But they experience a snowfall at the time of winter season. The reason behind it is because it is very close to the freeze zone. So as we have learned in the previous classes, that the places near the equator are very hot and the places which move away from the equator are cooler than the equatorial region places. So that is one of the reasons. If we find where is the location of Europe on the world map, we observe it in the northern hemisphere and it comes under the freeze zone near the Arctic Ocean. So that is one of the reasons that the snowfall is experienced in the winter and summers too are not as warm as ours. How are the summer now is very hot. Even the water that we keep in the fridge will become hot after some time. So it is very hot in our region because we are very close to the equator compared to the Europe. So you can observe that is one of the main reason for the warm summer of Europe. So let us know warm ocean currents. So how does this warm ocean currents are responsible for the climate of Europe? Let us learn. So as I told you, the distance from the equator, the Atlantic Ocean. So you can observe here. Here is the Atlantic Ocean between the North America and Europe. So, and you can observe it is very close to the equatorial region. The warm currents which move from the equator to the northern parts move towards the westwards of Europe. So these warm currents are responsible for the warmth of the climate in Europe in the summer. So the movement of these currents you can observe in this picture. So from the equator they are moving towards the east of North America and they are moving towards the Arctic region. So these are warm currents. One such ocean current is to be found in the Atlantic Ocean. These currents originates near the equator where the water are warm throughout the year. These current flows westwards to North America. It flows towards the north along the east coast of America under the impact of the western layers. So we call these warm currents as the western layers. So western layers and then advance towards Europe. Moving northeastwards, it hits the western coast of Europe. This current is called Gulf Stream. So as we see the rivers flowing on the land, in the same way these currents flow under the sea in the form of streams. So these streams are called Gulf Streams. The ocean water current that flows speedily is called a stream. In America, while in Europe it is called North Atlantic Drift. These streams are called North Atlantic drifts. The ocean water current which flows slowly is called a drift. It is known as a drift in Europe, but it is known as Gulf Stream in America. The coastal water of the east coast of North America and the west coast of the Europe do not freeze in winter due to these warm currents, thanks to the Gulf streams. Thus, it is possible for ships to visit the port on these coasts even during winter. So, as we have learned, these currents are used by the sailors to even, it is said that different kinds, species of fishes are found in these streams, which are very much useful for the fishermen for trade. So that is also one of the reason there is a large scale industries of fishing in this Britain. Britain is very much famous for its different fish products, fish industries, and they are not only used by them, they are transported to other countries. So this is how the life of Europeans depend upon the climate and the land of Europe. Let us know more about this in the next class. See you again in the next class.